title there, what did you do last weekend? And we have Lisa and Bill speaking. Let me turn it up this time. Here we go. And let's listen.
So, what did you do at the weekend?
Well, on Sunday, I had a nice round of golf with my girlfriend, and then we had a talk in the club afterwards.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys to practice pronunciation this time and read through. And Itzel, can you read all the way through, please, top to bottom? Read the words.
So what did you do at the weekend?
Hello mọi người.
Well, on
Người bạn
Sunday,
chung với mình
I
nhé.
had a nice round of golf with my girlfriend, and then we had a talk in the club of work.
Afterwards, yeah, afterwards.
Afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Very good, well done. This word you weren't sure of, but the second time was perfect. Well done. Jose is next. Jose, please read the words, top to bottom.
Okay. So what did you do at the weekend? Well, on Sunday, I had a nice round of golf with my girlfriend, and then we had a talk in the club afterward.
Very good.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Very good. Perfect. And Chung, yeah, you guys have done really well so far. Chung, can you read through, please? Read the words.
Yes. So, what did you do at the weekend? Well, on the Sunday, I had a nice round with a golf with my friend, and then we had a talk in a club afterward. Oh,
almost perfect.
That sounds lovely.
Very good. I'll get you to say one word again. This is club.
Club.
Again, club. Very
Club.
good. Perfect. And Trung, we'll start with you for some questions. And first, Trung, what days are the weekend days? When is the weekend?
Weekend is either normal either Saturday and Sunday. The weekend is not a working day. We
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. The days that most people don't work, you're quite right. But even people who work Saturday and Sunday still say they're working the weekend. So you're quite right. It's always Saturday and Sunday. And I'll jump up to Jose. Jose, what sport did Bill play at the weekend? What sport did he play?
Golf.
Exactly right. And who did he play with, Jose? What person?
With a girlfriend.
Exactly right. Perfect. And finally, it's on Sunday, what did Bill do after he played golf? What did he do after he played sport?
Out in the club.
Very good. And what's a club? When we talk about golf, what's a club in the club?
Club of the work.
Yeah, it was afterwards, you're quite right. But what is a club? When we talk about a club, what is this?
It's a place where the people play games or sport.
In this case, I think he means clubhouse. So it's like the building that you go to play golf. So maybe he had like a meal or a drink and he played golf and then sat and relaxed. And finally, Lisa says, oh, that sounds lovely. And this is for any of you, Itzel, Jose, or Chung. When she says that sounds lovely, does it mean good or bad? Good or bad?
It's cool.
Good,
cool.
yeah. Exactly right. Very good. Perfect. Well, guys, let's leave golf behind because none of us play it. And instead, we'll practice answering this question. So I'll ask, so what did you do last weekend? And Itzel, we'll start with you. Tell us about your weekend, Itzel. What did you do? Who with? What was it like? Tell us all about your weekend.
Last weekend, going visit my grandmother and grandfather.
Mhm.
And in the night, wow, with my friends.
Mhm. So you went out. You went out with friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And where did you go with your friends? What place?
I am go to the park.
So instead of go, say went. If it's the past, say we went to the park. Mhm.
The park.
Nice. And what did you do at the park? What did you do?
Repeat the question, please.
Mm-hmm. What did you do at the park? What did you do?
Talk with my friends, drink, and eat pizza.
Nice. Just remember your past forms there. Can you say we drank, like you had a drink, and ate pizza? Can you say again? We drank and ate pizza.
Drank, ate.
And ate. One more time. And ate.
And ate.
Very good. Well done. Very well done. Itzel, could you ask Jose, please, about his last weekend? Could you ask Jose?
I'm
Repeat, please.
okay.
Yeah, that's one moment, Jose. Itzel, I want you to practice your questions. So could you ask Jose, please? That's okay. The question's in the chat box, if that helps. But could you ask Jose?
What did
Yeah, so the question's for you. Let's try one more time. Itzel, you can just read the question, that's fine. But Itzel, could you ask Jose, please?
So, what did you do last weekend?
Very good. Jose?
I worked in my house with my
Mm.
cousin because I care for my aunt in my house, and I cleaned the house this week.
Mm.
That's important.
Yeah, you looked after family. That's nice. Do you usually spend time with family? Like, is that what you normally do?
Yeah.
Nice, very clear. Okay, language is really good. Cleaned, or language is really clear there. Well done. Would you ask Chung, please, Jose?
What?
That's okay. So your answer was really good there. Could you ask Chung, please, about his weekend?
Hello.
Okay, I'll show you. So the next person is Chung. It's Pan Tan Chung, but we say Chung. So could you ask Chung, please?
Okay. So,
Yes.
what did you do in last weekend?
Last weekend, perfect.
Yes. In the last weekend, my son had a sick, and
Are you with us?
yeah. Sorry, I forgot to unmute my microphone, teacher. Yes.
That's okay. It happens. Let's
Yeah.
hear your answer.
Last weekend, my son had rất long. He sick, and I had to take him go to the hospital, and he have a fever. And at the weekend, I have to stay at home with him. Normally, I often to stay with my son in the weekend, but in last weekend, I stay with him, but he sick and he not feel comfortable. He ride on day, and I think it's a terrible weekend with me.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. So he was very sick, did you say, or he was a little bit sick?
I think
Is he okay now?
now it's okay now, but when he just 19 months, and she a little very young baby, and
The baby. Yeah.
yes, and she ride on day, and when he sick, he just ride, and it's difficult to touch him or to lay with him. In a normal, he with lay with him, and he laugh and he smile all day, but when he's sick, he feel not comfortable. He easy to angry, and
Yeah, he gets angry.
yes,
Oh no.
and
Okay.
cry a lot.
Well, I'm sorry it was a bad weekend, but I'm glad he's better now. Just remember that we would say people are sick, and then so he was sick last weekend, and I'm glad he's better now. He was sick.
He was sick.
Well, like I said, I'm glad he's better now. Guys, your second task now is to think of your own questions about the past, your past actions, to ask each other. And you could ask like about, yesterday or this morning or last week or anything you want. But can you think of questions for each other? So Trung, would you ask Jose a question? What did he do? What did you do? And think of a time. You ask Jose, please, Trung.
Jose. Hello, Jose.
Yeah. Hello, Drew.
What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I went to my job because I'm dentist, and I have eight what do you say, teacher, pacients, or
Can you describe it? You describe it? So you ate something.
I went to my job in my dentist office.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you saw the dentist?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you a dentist? I don't think I've asked your job before. Were you seeing the dentist or are you a dentist?
I'm dentist.
Okay, that makes sense. So you were helping people. Nice. Okay, perfect. So you went to work, you could say there. Went to your job. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, language is really clear. Jose, could you think of a different question, please? A question of your own for Itzel, please. Question for her.
Me?
Yeah, could you think of a question for Itzel, please?
What did you do this day?
Like today, earlier today? Or today, or like this morning? Either of those are okay. Yeah. Itzel? Tell us about your day.
This morning, get up clean my room, clean my house, take the breakfast with my mother, and I go to the bank.
Maybe went to the bank.
Went to
Yeah.
the bank, and nothing in special.
Like a normal day. Nice. Yeah, except for go went, your language is really clear there again. Well done. And so final question, Itzel. Can you think of a different question for Trung, please? Anything, anytime you want to ask about. Anytime.
For the moment, no.
That's okay. I'd like you to think of a question for Trung. So it's what did you do? And you could ask about like last week or last vacation or on Friday. But can you think of a time and ask Trung about it?
I think answer my question.
Yeah, I'll ask her maybe last week. So Itzel, can you ask Trung, what did you do last week? Itzel, can you ask the question, please?
Okay. What did you do last week?
Yes, I just answered the show last week. I go to hospital, and I will to tell about my my last yesterday my day.
Sure.
Yesterday.
No problem.
Yes, in the yesterday in the morning, and I because my computer is weak, and I want to upgrade my my
Right.
computer for stronger, for month, for more power, and I because my my motorbike not easy to take my my PC, and I borrow my my motorbike, my wife's motorbike.
Motorbike, yeah.
But the computer technician promised me he finished at 1 p.m. and after 2 p.m. I have to give my motorbike her my wife, because she go to she a teacher. She have go to she a teacher, and she have to go to school after 2 p.m. But in one the computer technician promised me that he finished at 1 p.m. But until 1 p.m. I call him. He say we wait one more hour, and he at finish at the 2 p.m. I wait him until the 2 p.m. but he not finished, and I have to come. I have to go back my home without the computer.
To go back home.
Without computer.
Oh, no.
And without computer.
That's terrible.
Yes, and I have to take my motorbike to the computer.
Your wife.
Computer store again with my
Oh,
motorbike.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. Well, I hope you have your computer now. Is the problem fixed now?
It finished at the 4 p.m.
Ugh. All right. Well, I'm glad that you got your computer. It sounds like you've had a difficult week, and your detail there was very good.
Yes.
Guys, that's time. I need to wrap up really quickly, and I'll say well done. You've given really great detail about what you did last weekend, and you've given asked great questions and given great answers about past events. So I know you're all definitely able to talk about the past. Well done, guys, and goodbye. See you soon, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.